Hey, what's going on, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You already know to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. We're going to talk about the job numbers. We're going to talk about some hot plays. We're going to talk about the GME roller coaster, and I'm going to show you some guys something with the Moo app. A lot of you guys have been asking, when are we going to go into it? That is today. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's get right into it. Got a lot to cover today. So I just took a snapshot in the pre-markets. I'm always watching the direction of the market in the pre-markets as I feed the Patreon information before the market opens sometimes. There's a lot going on. Keenan and myself, Mo and Josh, always put hot plays in the Patreon. The people in the Patreon are making good money. What Patreon? This Patreon. You got Keenan Grace, Stocks with Josh, myself, and Stock Mo giving you all the hot plays. And today's video, it will be the top link below. Okay, and then we're going to go into Moo. So let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on. So we had a sell-off this morning, but look at all of the indices. This is expected if you're used to these trends, that when there's an early morning pre-market sell-off, a lot of times the market fights to come back. And I've been good in just kind of looking at the overall direction of the market. So as we can see right here, this was when they were making the announcement about the jobs. The job market is still strong, right? So you could see that, right? So what happened is, let's go here. All right. So as you can see, the Dow was down 102 points, right? So it came out. U.S. made non-farm farm payrolls 272K versus 185K. See that? So the job market is strong. But as now you could see, right after he finished, all of the indices were down more. You can see that the Dow was down 166 as opposed to 102. And of course, now you could see it's all green. So you guys know what I did, right? I went in and I did a call option. I'll just show you right here, right? Just did a small SPY option. This was just what we call a scalp, made 61% in 5 minutes, okay? And then Keenan came in with another hot play right behind me. That's what you guys are getting daily in the Patreon, right? That would have paid for the whole year. Let's go. Let's see here. Latest job reports show accelerating job growth despite high interest rates. So what does that mean? That means that the Fed is less likely to lower interest rates. Some people think he's going to hike interest rates. I do not. I do not think the Fed is going to hike interest rate again. I just think that there will probably not be an interest rate lowering this year. And if so, only one. It is an election year. And I know that the Fed is supposed to be, neutral in all of this. But let's face it, he is not going to make things worse in an election year, right? That's what I think. Anything is possible, but that's what I think in the scheme of things, okay? So what else do we have? All right, so this is what I want you guys to know. That's very important, okay? We have the next FOMC meeting next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, June 11th and 12th. Now, the Fed always schedule around 8 meetings every year, 8 meetings every year. For those of you that have the class, I'm telling you guys, look at trading during the FOMC meeting. I make no less than $5,000 every time the Fed talks, right? The truth be told, you can watch that chapter and only trade during the Fed meeting, which is the most dangerous time. But I have mastered making money during the FOMC meeting. That is in Stock Up You, not the Stock Squad, but Stock Up You. That'll be the third link below. All right, let's keep it going. What else is going on? You guys know GME, GameStop. GameStop was up like 47% on yesterday and down 22% right now. We know that Roaring Kitty, a lot of people say Hello Kitty, old school say Hello Kitty, that's old. But Roaring Kitty is due to make a YouTube, I believe a YouTube live stream. He's supposed to stream today, but it's selling off. Why is it selling off? Not because Roaring Kitty is what caused it to go up, right? Here's why it's selling off. Look at this, GameStop GME to sell up to 75 million new shares, right? Look at that. So now we expected this, and if you didn't expect it, then you just have a problem. Let me say this to some of you guys. Listen, there was someone that posted yesterday, posted their wins, all options, and they were still holding it, which I don't get. And I just didn't say anything because some people just think they have it all planned. Okay, they just have it all together. And I'm thankfully that someone said, yeah, but you didn't show your losses. And he was honest. This person was honest. He said, yeah, I'm just really recovering my gains. Now I'm up a little bit. But when I saw that, it was after the market has closed. Of course, you guys know I would have locked in profits, okay? But these things happen every year. Now, for those that were in these memes last year and you looked and studied 2021, and you studied the playbook, you are in the forums, you are ahead of the games, and you follow all of the forums that make the plans and make the set, the plays. And if you were in the plays, congratulations, you're making money. But if you're just reactive and following and trying to get rich at the last in the last quarter of the game, you're going to get wiped out. That's all I'm going to say. Now, for those of you that are making money, congratulations. For those of you that are late, like I said, unfortunately, more people will lose money, but the people that make money will make big money. Now, I'll also say this. I've made $500 a day, which is very, very low. Me playing options, just the SPY and the Qs, right? So I limited my wins by making $500 a day this week. So, a little over $500 a day. Now, there's times where I make $5,000 a day, and there's some times where I make a lot more than that. But I look at the season that I am in, and when you have job data and the market is yo-yoing, it's just better when it's yo-yoing to be less risk, have less risk on the table, and take profits more often. And that's what I did. So I'm happy with $500 a day in literally, basically minutes. All right. For those of you in the Patreon, leave me a coffee cup. You know what I'm talking about. We've been making money. All right. All right. So let's see what else is happening. So GME, we know that he's going to make his announcement, and this could pop back up again. It could, right? Let's see what AMC is doing. AMC is also down. As we can see, AMC, you guys know, what about Tupperware? Some of these other ones, TUP, what is it doing right now? It's down 8%. And so these meme stops, you guys know, what was it, the other one? KOSS, I believe. Some of these other memes, they're all of these memes are down. There's so many of them. BlackBerry, it's just, there's times to be in this. Like I said, the people that are in early are making the money. The people that know to play, they're making the money. The people that come in late and chase, they lose money. Now, the people that's going to make money are going to make the money off of the latecomers. That's all I'm going to say on this. And somebody's going to say, Larry is poo-hooing on it. No, I'm not poo-hooing on it. I'm trying to show you guys how to make money. All right. All right. Let's keep it moving. This is an option in Moo. Now, the other day, what was it? Yesterday? No, day before yesterday. I took the day off. So the day before yesterday, I did an option. Remember, it was just, I did one SPY and one QQQ. But I also did a QQQ in Moo. Why did I do it in Moo? And as you can see on one option, I made $358 because of the trailing stop loss, right? Now, I'm going to make another video on trailing stop loss. Pretty much, you can set your trailing stop loss. Let's say this is the trailing stop loss, and this is set at 10%, and this is the price of the stock. Long as that stock is going up, it will not trigger. But if it comes down more than 10%, it will trigger a sell and profit. So I use trailing stop losses when I am in profit, right? So let's go into the Moo app. So look, first of all, for those of you that don't have Moo, go ahead and download it and get 8.1% on your uninvested money. That's just money that's sitting in the bank. Listen, by just depositing $100, you're going to get 5 free stock, and then $10, for $1,000, you're going to get the 5 plus the 10. And by using my code, you're going to get 8.1 API. Now let's go into the app. So for example, I'm going to use the Qs, which is the NASDAQ. As you can see right now, QQQ is up 463. But let's just say we think it's going to fall to 462, right? So now what we want to do is we want to go to the Moo app, right? As we can see here, go to markets at the bottom. As you can see, it's highlighted in yellow, right? Go to options, boom, right? And then in the search bar in the upper right-hand corner, we're going to go QQQ, right? And then hit the options. Now that we have the options, we have the options chain. Remember, we're looking for 463. So this is the options chain as you scroll, right? So now you see here in the middle where it says July 07 and then 100. How many days do you want to go out? So I like to go out 1 day, but if you hit it, it'll tell you how many days. 0 days to the right, 3 days. It'll tell you all of that, right? So let's just pick today, which is 0 days. So that's the top one. Okay. At the bottom, let's go here. Single option. Let's pick what we're going to do, right? So I'm doing a single option. So that is selected. So that was at the bottom where it says single option. You can change it, of course. So after we have selected a single option at the bottom, we want to make sure that we go to put. You see at the top where it says all call, we want to do a put. Now we want to find our price, which is a 462. As we could see, it's right there. 462 is what we're going to select. And then all you have to do is hit the trade button in the bottom left-hand corner. Boom. And there it is, right? Now, we can buy at a limit order, right? Or we can buy at a market order. For all intensive purposes, I'm just going to use a market order, which I really don't. I just want to do it to show you guys. So we're going to use the market order, okay? And as you can see, contracts, we want 1 contract. So we have everything in place, right? Now all we have to do is hit the buy button. It's going to ask you for your PIN number. Type that in and then hit buy. So a lot of people have been asking about that. I wanted to go over that. Now, the next video we're going to talk about setting it to Moo Lite, okay? Moo Lite is going to get rid of a lot of all of the charts and everything and clean things up for you, all right? Well, that's it, good people. Hey, remember, listen, when it comes to trading stocks and doing options, don't use any margins, good people. Using margins is like just gambling with your rent money. Using margins on a meme stop is gambling with your house note, your wife, and your car note, right? It just doesn't make any sense because you may get margin called. So let's just not do that, all right? So let's just limit our risk and not try to get rich. If you're going to get rich, you're going to get wrecked, okay? So now we get into some of these plays. It's fine to do some of these memes, but just remember to minimize your risk, all right? Make sure you check out all of the links below. Remember, the Stock Squad, where you're going to get the best of all of our plays in real time, okay? Moo, you're going to get 8.1%. APY, and then Stock Up You will be the third one where you will learn all of this and continue to make money for the rest of your life. You can gift Stock Up You, and you can literally buy now, pay later through Affirm, Afterpay, and Klarma. So on checkout, just look for those if you want to buy now and pay later. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I do feel better than I sound. And I may see you once or twice over the weekend, but I'm going to take a few days off. Bless you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.